Hi, my name is Gordon Crail. This is my invention, which I call the piano horse. I designed it to take the heaviest lift out of moving grand pianos, and I'll just cover a few systems and show how to use it. And I hope we'll see if you follow those, it'll work just fine. First of all, it's handcrafted rough steel, 1-inch steel, 1/4-inch flat steel. It's fully primed after being acid etched, and it has an outdoor quality lacquer finish on it. On the top, there are neoprene strips which protect the underside of the piano. On the bottom, we have a PVC with nylon reinforced meshing, which is a conveyor belt material. This will protect wood, tile, or marble floors. And the head of the horse, which is the only part of the horse that comes in contact with the finish of the piano, is 1/2-inch sponge rubber. To move a grand, I like to use a block underneath the tail end of the board that allows the tail end of the piano to touch first. A 3 or 4-inch block is ideal. If you place it right about even with the tail end of the board, it will be just right. One other thing we do on the tail leg is we want to have the caster pointing away from the board, which you would do no matter how you move the piano. To set the piano horse, one person will lift it, and the other person places it down. And we want the end of the piano horse just about flush with the side of the piano. Now, the most important adjustment is with the adjuster arm, where the head of the horse will slides out and comes in contact with the treble leg of the piano. Once it's out, we spin the spinner, which is the locking mechanism, down until it touches the piano horse. There's no need to tighten it. It's just important to have it just touching. At this point, we're ready to tip the piano. He's already taken the leg off. And what we'll do, 2 people is what we recommend. One person will put his foot on the tail caster so that it doesn't spin, and then we'll just start lifting. At this point, it's fairly stable. You shouldn't let go, but it will rest in this position. And from here, put one foot down here and hold up here at the top, and we'll lower it down to the board. Now, if you'll notice, on the back, the tail end of the piano is touching the board, and this front corner is not. Very often, you get corner damage there when you set that end down first. In this case, we prevent that. The next stage is to rock it down until the entire side of the piano is on the board, and now the tail leg is off the board. At this point, when we're going to push it the rest of the way onto the board, it's very important that you place your left hand on the head of the piano horse. It's not attached to the piano in any way, and once you get the piano vertical, it's going to fall down if you don't hold on to it. So from here, push up, maintain the balance with this hand, and your system will do the same, and then you can just simply set the piano horse out of the way and position the piano on the board as you normally would the transporter. Take the 2 legs off and pat it up, and it's ready to go. It's time to set the piano back up. We do it just the way you would on a normal move. We slide the piano over, and we slide the tail over so that it doesn't fall off the board when we tip it down. At this point, while one person is maintaining the balance, bring the piano horse in and set it right on the board with the piano. Now here, if you'll follow these guidelines, with your left thigh, you can hold the piano horse against the piano while you adjust the head of the horse. When you pull it up, you need about a finger width gap between the head of the horse and the leg. Once you get it there, spin it down, and it's ready to go. Now at this point, it's very critical that you keep the piano horse pushed against the bottom of the piano so that it doesn't come out of position. To do that, hold the inside strut with your left hand and hold the leg with your right hand, and now we can begin the tipping motion down. We'll hold it in position as we come down, until the piano horse just touches the floor. Now at this point, the tail leg has not reached the floor, so we're going to rotate the caster so that when we do come on down, it's in the same position away from the leg as it was when we went the other direction. From here, it's very easy to step, and it's a stepping and pulling out motion that stands the piano. You'll notice that the lyre is already on. It never touches the floor. It's shorter than the piano horse. And at this point, to stand it up is very easy. We're now ready to put the other leg back on and pull the piano horse out, and we're done.